If you want to find more of my Maths YouTube videos quickly and easily, visit my website, click on the link for Math videos at the top of the home page, scroll down for the section of Maths you need, then click on the link for that playlist. Now we're going to convert these to percentages. If you have a fraction with a denominator of 100, you literally put the numerator as how many percent you have. So 3 over 100 will be 3%. 75 over 100 will be 75%. 24 over 100 will be 24%. If your fraction is over anything other than 100, you need to just think a little bit more about it. This first one, if you're given the decimal to convert, you just multiply that by 100. I see an awful lot of students putting 0.9 down as 9%, but if you remember that you're multiplying by 100, you'll know that that is 90%. And if you're looking at the fraction, 9/10, convert that to hundredths, and you will get 90 over 100, and that will give you the percent. Looking at 5 over 1,000, remember if you've got the decimal, you can multiply that by 100, 0.5%. If you're given the fraction, convert it to a decimal, then multiply it by 100. 166 over 1,000, if you're given the decimal, you multiply it by 100, which gives you 16.6. If you're given the fraction, if it's easier for you to convert it to a decimal first, you can do that very quickly and then multiply it by 100. And 66 over 1,000, if you're given the decimal, again, just multiply that by 100 to get 6.6%. If you were given the fraction, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to convert it into a decimal and then multiply it by 100. There's a chart here. We've got two fractions to be converted to decimals and percentages, two decimals to be converted to fractions and percentages, and two percentages to be converted to fractions and decimals. If you want to pause the video and have a go, see how you get on. Looking at the first one, 3/5, we can just convert that to tenths, and you can see that that's 0.6. And remember, for the percentages, you're multiplying that by 100, so don't put 6%, it's 60%. The next one, we have 0.3 as our decimal, and that's literally telling us that we have 3/10. For the percentage, remember to multiply it by 100. It's not 3%, it's 30%. This time we have a percentage to convert. We have 85%. If you remember that a percent is just how many you have out of 100, the fraction can be 85 over 100. If you're asked to simplify that, you would divide the numerator and the denominator by 5 to get 17 over 20. To get the decimal, just think divide the percentage by 100. So you're just working the other way round now, and that would give you 0.85. The next one we have is 8 over 25. Remember, we can convert 25 to 100 by multiplying it by 4. So we do the same with the numerator, and we have 32%, 32 out of 100. And we divide that by 100 to get the decimal, which is 0.32. 12.5%. This is an interesting one, as you may recognise that that is half of 25%, and you may remember that 25% is a quarter. So this is going to be half of a quarter. So to get the decimal, you're dividing it by 100, and you'll get 0.125. To turn that into a fraction, 125 over 1,000, if you remember that there are 125 lots of 8 in 1,000, you'll be able to work out that that's 1/8. If you recognise that 12.5% is half of 25%, and remember that an eighth is half of a quarter, that will also help. And finally, we have the decimal, 0.002. That 2 is under the thousandths column. So we have 2 over 1,000. And if you were asked to simplify that, it would be 1 over 500. As a percent, we multiply it by 100, and that's 0.2%. If you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel.